Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So thank you guys for clicking on the next video. Thank you guys for coming and watching. So today I'm just going to film a quick video on items that I believe are very important for beginners just learning how to do makeup, someone just starting on makeup, and someone who just wants to know like what are good products to use. So here are a couple of products that I have been using since I started doing makeup, and let me tell you, these makeup products that I am using, I will continue to use throughout my whole makeup career, because let me tell you guys, these products are amazing. Some of them are really inexpensive, some of them are a bit pricier than others, but they're all really great products. So I'm going to start out with my favorite moisturizer. So I have been using lately for about 3 or 4 months now the Aveeno Baby fragrance-free daily moisture lotion with the skin protectant, and it has the oatmeal in it, and it just looks like this. This moisturizer is an amazing moisturizer, let me tell you. What I do is I will take about a pea-sized amount, put it on my face, wait a couple seconds, put another pea-sized amount, put it on my face, or maybe not pea, maybe like a nickel size or a dime size, you know. And I'll just put it on my face. I like to apply 2 layers because I really want my face to be moisturized, because I do have acne, and when I wash them, like with them healing, they do tend to be very dry. So I do like to put 2 layers of moisturizer on just to really moisturize my face. And also, this is very good at priming your skin because it has glycerin in it. And that is what you need to help your makeup stick. So I do really like this because 1, it's very moisturizing, and 2, because it has the glycerin in it. So it really helps your makeup stay a lot longer. So this product right here, amazing. I love this moisturizer, and like I have like about this much left or so. So it's time to go get another one because this stuff is amazing. So the next product is the Nivea Men Sensitive Pulse Shave Balm. It just looks like this. It is in a glass container, so you are not able to just squeeze it out, but it is liquidy, so it will come out nice and easy. So what this is it can be used as a skin primer to really help your makeup stay and last all day. When I tell you this stuff is amazing, like, let me just tell you, amazing. I can go to work at 12 in the morning, literally, and come out at midnight, and let me just tell you, my makeup still be looking like I just put it on. The other day, I worked a 12-hour shift, and this makeup, this primer, I used it in conjunction with this moisturizer, and because they're both good products to help prime your skin, they both worked amazing together. Like, my makeup just stayed and looked flawless. Like, it just looked amazing. So then I'm going to go in with my foundations. Now, this foundation is the color that I would typically use. For a while, I was using a color that was too dark. I was using the coconut, and the coconut just, I think it's over there somewhere actually. But the coconut was way too dark for me, and I could not use it. So this is the color. I ended up one day just going down a shade, and this color was amazing. So the color is 340 Cappuccino in the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Let me just say, this right here foundation, I love it. You do not have to set this makeup, this foundation, because it dries matte, but you do have to work quickly with it. But when it does set, and when it really sets in, let me just say, this foundation looks amazing. So I love this foundation. But because I ran out of this color and had to go buy another one, I completely forgot to look at the color I was using, because I was so used to buying the coconut one, and it was too dark. Forgot to look at what color I was using, and I was like, oh, you know, whatever, this shade's gonna look perfect. So I went in and bought the 330 Toffee Caramel in this color. This is not my color. If I try to put just this on, I look like a ghost. cannot just wear this. So with this, I will use the Black Radiance liquid foundation. It looks like this. Unfortunately, the the writing has come off, but whatever, it just looks like that. And it is in the color Brownie. And again, this color kind of looks like the coconut foundation I was using, right? Too dark. So if I mix the caramel toffee and toffee caramel, sorry, and the brownie together, it makes my foundation that I'm supposed to use, which is the cappuccino. So I've been doing these two together lately, and it's really been working out, and I'm glad I still had this to mix with this, because if I didn't have this, I would have wasted money on this, even though it was like $7 or $8, but still I'd have to go back and buy a whole new foundation. So it was good that I had this. So let's talk about concealer. Now, concealer is very important. Brightening concealer, one to use to highlight. So I have been using a mixture of 3 different ones that I really enjoy. So starting with this one, it was the Come Correct Celebrity Concealer. I believe this was by Wet n Wild. Unfortunately, the front has worn off because I use this a lot. And when I buy concealers, I usually go for a medium beige. Like, all of my concealers happen to be like a beige color because I like a bright under eye, but also it just looks good. So it just looks like this, just like that. And that one, I have to say, I really like it. It was more of a peachy beige kind of color rather than just a solid light color. So that one did work really great. I also have the Kiko Milani in the 06 Full Coverage Concealer. Again, this one was really great. Ran out of this one, so kind of don't want to show you the inside because it looks kind of weird. But this one was really great. I believe it was like $9 at Kiko Milani because we have that store in our mall. Love this store. Love this concealer. Love it. And I also have the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer in Warm. And it's light medium. Again, like I said, I always go for the light medium colors. And it just looks like this. And this concealer is really great. Like, it was nice and it was really blendable, but because it was a really watery product, it doesn't have that much of a full coverage. So what I do when I use this, I would either use this alone. I've never used this alone technically because I always mixed it with another concealer because I wanted the full coverage look. But I also realized that if you put your concealer on, what I do is I put under my eyes first and then down the center of my nose and on my eyelids. But then when I go to blend it, I work from the middle first, giving the under eyes and the eyelids a time to dry. Because when you give it a time to dry just a little bit, it has a better full coverage effect. So if you didn't know that, that is a really great trick. Let it dry for a little bit and then blend it out because it does have a fuller coverage effect. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with a loose face powder. And this is the Airspun loose face powder. It just looks like this. And it is in the color Translucent Extra Coverage. Now, it says extra coverage, but for a darker skin tone, you do not want to bake with this, and you want to use as little of this product as possible. This product will leave you with a white cast. Not pleasing at all. So when I use this product, I just dust it on just a little bit. But then I'll also go in with this palette, and it is the Contour LA Color Face Palette. Unfortunately, I could not find a link to this palette online. I am so sorry about that, but this palette right here, when I would set my under eye, I do not have the Ben Nye powder anymore. Don't know what happened to it. I believe I lost it in the move from my old house to this house, so I don't have it anymore. But I do have this palette, and what I'll do is I'll mix the yellow, this light color, and this like tan kind of color. I'll mix those 3 together, and it gives a yellow powder that almost looks like the Ben Nye powder. So I will use this to set my under eyes and my T-zone area, and then I will use this Airspun powder just to set my eyelids because I do use concealer on my eyelids instead of an eyeshadow primer because I feel like I have dark eyelids. I probably don't, but I just feel as though I do. So I like to set them with concealer just to give them a clean slate. That way when I do my makeup, it blends nicer, the colors look more vibrant, and I just really like to do that. I've always done that, so if you don't do that, it's a really good trick to try out because, again, that works amazing and I really like doing that. And then this is a eyeshadow palette that I have purchased. I believe I bought this at Burlington. It's not one of those kind of things that they have a lot of. It was one of those things that I kind of found it, but it just looks like this. And this eyeshadow is the 0 to 100 Nude Palette by Cherry and Cherie. I love this palette. I love this palette. It has lots of very warm and neutral colors. Like I said, for beginning makeup artists, really, neutral and nude colors will be your best friend because they blend out so much easier and they're not really dark. So if you do feel as though you messed up, they're not like bright blue, bright orange that everyone will see that you messed up. But so this palette is amazing. I recommend neutrals to everybody who's learning how to do makeup. Even me, I've been doing makeup for about 1.5 years now, and still to this day I will stick to my nudes and neutrals mostly. Sometimes I'll do a little, you know, fancy color like this look, but a lot of the time I do stick to my nudes and my neutrals. I absolutely love the nudes and neutrals. Now, blushes are something that I don't see very mandatory because not a lot of people like blush, but personally, I love blush. So this is one of the blushes that I have, and it is the Toasted Almond by Black Radiance. It just looks like that. It just looks like that on your back. I love this blush. It's a very subtle pink. You know, it's very light. You kind of have to rub it a lot, your brush a lot in here just to even get a little bit of color. But it's beautiful because it's like a tan pink. So it's like, it's really nice on the skin. You can almost be glowing from within with the blush. Love that blush. But then I have the Wet n Wild. Now let me just say, just because this blush is a drugstore blush means absolutely nothing. This blush is the Berry Shimmer by Wet n Wild. This blush is so pigmented, it's not even funny. Like, it's an amazing blush, but it's very pigmented. It just looks like this. Now this blush right here, you cannot use a lot of this. Literally, when I use this blush, which is not too often, I literally just dip my brush in and take it out. Just dip it and then I put it on, because you can use too much of this so fast. Like, let me just show you. I'm gonna just rub my finger across it. You see that? I just rubbed my finger across and that's how much blush I have. Literally, like, that's what it looks like. Like, so pigmented. It's a beautiful color and it has a beautiful shimmer, but it's so pigmented. Like, it's amazing. It is an amazing, amazing, amazing blush. I'm just gonna say that. Now with the LA Color face palette, I also use, which I am running very low on, unfortunately. I love this powder. So it is the 10 Chestnut, the multi-face powder, multitasker face powder. Can't speak, I don't know why. But it's the face powder. And it's in the color 10 Chestnut. It's a very warm, orangey kind of color. I love this one. Like, when I bronze with it, like, to really give me a nice face shape, it does amazing. Like, it's not too much and it's not too subtle. It's just the all-around perfect shade. Like, I just love it. And I also have some lashes. These are the Kiss 10 lashes. I believe they're in like the style wispy kind of. And it also comes with a little tool in the back. I do not like to use a tool. I prefer to use my regular tweezers. Now I have like a million tweezers. This is one of them. They're so cute. I have like a million tweezers. Literally so many tweezers. Because I have really long nails, as you can see, and I cannot just apply my lashes with my nails because it won't work out. I'm scared to poke myself in the eye. So I personally like to use tweezers with my lashes. And those are the wispy style lashes are my absolute favorite lashes. They always look so natural, so long. I get so many compliments on my lashes at work every day. And let me just say, those lashes are everything. And then with lashes, you need to use a lash glue. So I just have right here the Andrea Strip Lash Eyelash Adhesive. It just looks like this. Sorry it's so filthy on the top and everything. Let me just say, makeup, when it's all together in one like confined area, it gets really filthy. So you'll see it's so filthy. I am so sorry about that, but this eyelash glue is amazing. I also have the Duo eyelash glue and waterproof. They're both great. I've been using this one because I'm not quite sure where my Duo lash glue is, but they're both amazing. So I'm using this one as of right now. I love this lash glue. And then now, when I first started doing makeup, I wasn't quite sure what kind of lipstick I wanted, but I also didn't know the different kinds of lipsticks. I didn't know there was a matte lipstick and the high gloss and just the light gloss, and I just did not know. So when I started wearing lipstick, I started with this color right here. Now this color is a very beautiful color. It is the Maybelline lipsticks, and it is in the color 280 Rum Rich. This, when I started makeup, was my absolute favorite lipstick. I wore this lipstick every single day, and again, it just looks like this, and it doesn't look this dark usually when I'm wearing it because I don't put a lot of lipstick on, but that was the lipstick I used when I first started makeup, and I loved that lipstick. Like, it was just everything. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was everything to me. That lipstick, life. Last but not least, once all your makeup has been completed and you're satisfied with your look, you can now go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This is the one I was using. And there's also an e.l.f. setting spray, which is a little bit less expensive as this one. I loved both sprays. This spray just gave me such a nice look, and it really made your makeup last all night. So this spray was amazing. Like, I really like this one. And this was the like the travel size because I just wanted to try this out at first, and I love this spray. Really, and I know I said makeup doers because I'm not technically an artist, but I am an artist, I would say, is makeup brushes. Now, brushes are very important. Like, I love my brushes. Like, what would I do without my brushes? Now, they are in a flower pot that I bought at Dollar Tree. I really like the color. It's like a nice maroon color. It just works for me. And I have many different brushes in here. I have the Coastal Scents 22 brushes. You know, some of those brushes just look like this. Then I have, I believe they're called Dragonfly. I'm not quite sure, but I will leave a description to all the brushes in here in the description bar below. But this is like the Dragonfly brushes. These came, when I got these brushes, they were the first brushes I used when I first started ever doing makeup, because they were perfect for beginners. And I brought these brushes, and you know what? They have been living with me. They've been staying true to me. I also have the Lumera brushes. This is in the chocolate and rose gold, so that's the one I will leave in the description bar. Amazing, amazing brushes. And then I just have tons of other like brushes. They're all in sets. So I will leave the brushes that are in this bucket down below so that you guys can pick up some of these brushes if you guys really want to try some of these brushes. I think they're amazing. They're well crafted, and they are completely So you guys have made it to the end of this video. I just want to thank you guys all for watching. I want to thank you guys for being subscribed. If you're not subscribed, guys, please subscribe. There's a lot of awesome videos coming out soon. If there's a look that you guys would like to see, please let me know them down in the description. Please let me know. I can't talk today. I don't know why. But anyway, please let me know what you guys would like to see down in the comment section below. Again, all the info will be down in the description bar. Guys, I put a lot of time and work into that description bar, so please check it out. Like I said, thank you guys for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Guys, continue to like my videos, share them, comment on them, whatever you guys like to do with them. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great night, guys. Bye.